So today I am cooking chocolate bombs using 3 different types of white chocolate. I wasn't sure which one would work best, so we're experimenting. White cocoa powder or hot chocolate mix and marshmallows. So I'm gonna show you how that's done. Okay, so I have my molds right here, and I have spoons to put it in the mold, and I found this kid spoon that we have that I thought would be good to smooth out the edges and the second coat and things like that. But if you have a paintbrush, that would be a great option too. I'm gonna use this tablespoon to scoop the chocolate into my bowl here, and I'm just gonna experiment with the quantities to see what's best. So I'm gonna do this. We're doing some chocolate. I'm gonna put in some of these, and I'm gonna melt everything in the microwave on 50% in about 10 or 15 second intervals. So I'm gonna set it for like 7 minutes, and every few, like 10, 15, 30 seconds, I'm going to stir it to melt the chocolate. So it's super important that you keep stirring it every few seconds, every 30 seconds at 50%, just to ensure that you temper the chocolate and you don't get it too hot. If you get it too hot, your chocolate will actually not solidify and it will just break and crack really easily. So I just stir it in the microwave. As you can see, it's melting, and I'm just stirring it every so often to help it melt and make sure it doesn't get too hot. So now it's like really melted. It's not completely melted, but I'm just gonna stir it as much as I can before putting it back in, because I definitely don't want my chocolate to get too hot. Probably almost done. Maybe one more cycle. I'll break. Actually, some of the chips are a little bit bigger. Time for the microwave. Okay, so look at my nice, silky, smooth chocolate that we tempered together. And now we are going to fill the mold. So I'm excited for this. So I'm gonna go like this. Just fill the molds. You do want it thick so that it will not break. And you also are going to do this a few times, but we're just dolloping it in to spread around the edges. And you definitely want the top of the mold to be the thickest. So at the edge, you want that thicker, so we can actually put the 2 pieces together and they'll hold. So now that we filled that, I'm gonna take our kid spoon here and just do the edges like so. It's actually a great size for this activity because it fits in really well. It's almost like a spatula, but it's like a spoon at the same time, and it can actually do what we need it to do, so it's really great. So let's see. Oh, that looks really good. I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, I don't know if you can see, but it looks really good. I'm gonna do the other one. Adding a little bit more chocolate. I'm gonna put these in the freezer for 5 minutes, and then we'll check on them and give them a second coat. Guys, so I just pulled my first round out of the freezer, and so they've solidified a bit. If you can look, which one did I try to pull out? See? I don't know if you can see that, but I need to thicken the edges. So This is the same chocolate from before, it's still melted. So I'm going to go in round 2 and try to thicken my edges. So I'm gonna thicken up the edge. It doesn't have to look pretty on the inside because no one will see it. They only see the outside, which is smooth because of the mold. You're going to continue to thicken the edge on all of the other molds that you put chocolate in. And once you finish that, we will then put it back into the freezer and wait about 3 to 5 minutes, and then we can enjoy the fun part. Now I'm going to go and put these in the freezer for 4 to 5 minutes. I actually think now that I've done this already, it's better to leave it in the freezer overnight and then put them together the next day. Hey guys, so now it's the fun part. I just pulled these out of the freezer. They're frozen. I got some parchment paper and I got all my sprinkles for decorating. And this. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. So step 1, we pop them out onto the parchment paper. So I'm going to put this here and I'm going to just pull it out, or I'll do it here so you can see. Just going to carefully pull out the piece, and you can see it has a thick shell that I created and it's smooth on the outside. I'm gonna just put that down. You don't want to touch it for too long, it will start melting. I'm gonna pop them all out. They look really great. I'm super excited. And if you got it, the chocolate over the edge, at this point, it will just separate. Like, see the chocolate's there, the edge is there. It'll just come off really easily. Oops, this one doesn't want to. There we go. And these molds are great because they're dishwasher safe. So that's really fantastic. I'm going to put this aside for now. And we are going to see, so when we do put them together, it's going to be like that. I hope they go together easily. I actually got a half a tablespoon because we don't know how much will fit in there. And I'm going to find my hot cocoa powder. I'm going to open it. And unfortunately, this isn't dairy free, but these are not for me. I'm going to put half a tablespoon. Half of the molds I made. You put a few marshmallows to each one. It's very cute. I can get about 4, maybe 5 into each one. Decorate them, doing like blue sprinkles. I bought these for my chocolate colored ones, so probably not on these. Do want party sprinkles, or do I want glamorous white and gold sprinkles? I'm gonna fill my chocolate buttons with some white and gold sprinkles. If I was doing it for my niece and my nephew, I'd definitely use the stars. I'll put the little star in there of the marshmallow. Hopefully that will be really cute when it opens. I'm gonna attempt to do this. I'm putting it onto the hot pan to melt the edge, and I seal it.
Another option is to add chocolate along the edge and then seal it that way too.
I definitely need parchment paper to help me do this. It is sealed. Definitely need parchment paper to seal it. Connecting with the sealing of parchment paper.
Repeat this process on all of the other chocolate bombs you're planning to make.
So I am making more chocolate to smear around the
Edges to keep the filling from falling out.
It doesn't have to be perfect, so I'm actually going to roll it in sprinkles.
Choose the sprinkles you would like and then follow along.
Okay guys, so I'm rolling it.
Definitely recommend you fill a bowl with sprinkles and roll it in there. It will save you a lot of hassle.
Oh, it looks so cute. It's really adorable. I think it's cute. Looks really cute.
Continue the process on all of the other chocolate bombs you're planning to make. You've got this. They look cute. They're all done. Check out my white hot chocolate bombs. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And now let's try them out.
Making the milk blue.
Oh, there it goes.
Tastes so great and goes amazing in coffee.